ends it off with this kick, sending Toppo back again.
Damn.
You see him holding this pose seconds later, and that's when I knew this fight was over. Mans didn't even bother putting down the leg. He just leaves it bent in the air. He's feeling it. And now Toppo's got a destruction. He's just like, no way you're losing to Vegeta. He's dog. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of understand it. Toppo got a whole God of Destruction thing to lose to Super Saiyan Blue. Toppo's trying to hold
RickWa reacts. What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'm gonna be reacting to the time Frieza turned Toppo into a demon and Vegeta had to humble him. This is by Codenamesuper. Oh, yo. So this is going to be the first video and the first content creator I'm reacting to in 2025. Also, it's felt like a good while since I've last done a reaction video to Codenamesuper, so I figured I'd start off the year with Codenamesuper, and just like the way he does his meme and sound effect incorporation with his commentary in the mix in situations like this in anime, oh yo, it is fucking hilarious, folks. Let me tell you what on that. Oh my god, yo. But I gotta say, just like in the tiniest of nutshells from that situation, from the Tournament of Power, Frieza was just a menace towards Toppo, and then Toppo lost it, and Toppo snapped on Frieza. In that situation alone, I was like, yo, god damn. Frieza should have minded his business and should have just shut the fuck up. Oh man, and then like the Vegeta versus Toppo bit, that part was also like epic as well too. Vegeta was like, you threw away your pride for power? No, watch me. And Toppo was like, the fuck? Why isn't my power of destruction not working? Hakai ain't working, bitch. The fuck? Oh my god. And I'm sure y'all kind of noticed that I've got an extra crystal at the least. And this has the chakras on it as well too. This is a gift that my brother had gotten me as well. Not sure if you can see the little chakras, but yeah, just pointing it out there as well too. I still got my other crystals as well. So just, you know, showing you all that little bit as well, to say the least. And a yin and yang thing as well too, something else that my brother got for me as well. So just pointing that out as well. But I'm not gonna keep on yapping and all that, and I'm gonna just, you know, switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day and also had a wonderful week, well, holiday week to be precise, and a wonderful New Year's Eve on a New Year's Day. And also, of course, you know, please be sure to check out and support Codenamesuper within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick, before I get started, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, you know, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below, either what you found to be funniest, what references I might have missed, or, you know, just something positive, or, you know, even a video request as well too. And just a rule of thumb, I don't react to anything that I've already seen, because then it's not a genuine reaction on my end. So just making sure to point that out. And lastly as well, if y'all like my content that much more, of course, you know, please be sure to smack the subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know what it is, that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. The support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And of course, you know, please be sure to share it around as well, because it does help with the algorithm, to say the least. But I digress. I'm gonna get right into it. And without further ado, folks, let's get started, shall we?
Oh, yeah. So it starts off by Toppo getting spammed by Andriggity17, but he's just sitting there blocking it with his comically large arms. It's just pushing him back a bit.
Well,
and the
one of them
goes
at
into
least.
slow motion. His dumbass is talking about, I see it. I see through it. I thought he would start weaving, hitting the sonic sway on the key blast. He got that cutscene just so he could run out of it. And that boy 17's aim was ass. That shit was no off than D-Wade's statue. Like,
Damn!
really look how far away he is from the attack. I know Dr. Giro's looking up like that is not my machine. After he reaches his limit of 30 seconds of cardio, he had to charge at 17, going right through the ki blast, taking damage, and slams into the ground. So now they're standing off. And Toppo proceeds to do this ass wind up to fire a ki blast. And if I pause the scene right here, it would simply look like he's doomed. But that's why kicked in. He hits a turnaround ki blast, heels sliding on the floor and all, and clashes with Toppo, putting them in that quick time event. And Toppo was winning. Damn near kicked 17 off the stage. But a hero comes in, takes Toppo from the back, and just look at this entrance. Tail whipping on the ground, and he's straight up glowing. He jumps down and just holds his finger out.
Seems about right.
With one beam. Just testing the waters to see if he could really tank these hits. And Toppo's just like, that shit nothing for real. I eat those. And Frieza's just like, oh, word? And starts breaking it. The barrage of beams took the pride out of the pride trooper.
And he was just talking so much at the same time.
I mean, hey, he's 7 DP for a reason. And Frieza's just like, good job, bro. Charges up a beam and shoots it at him, causing him to lose the clash. And after the smoke clears, we see his legs and hands shaking like he about to guard Kyrie. He's standing there unconscious like Rock Lee, and then he falls to his knees. And nah, bro, the speed at which Frieza came down to start flaming him needs to be studied. He'd even give my man 3 seconds to wallow in self-pity. Saying he got a bad build, basically anything but kicking his ass off the stage. Dudes like him are real dickheads. You already won, and it's still not enough for you. You gotta push him down. You fat, you ugly, and you stink, monkey. After the 30 seconds of verbal abuse, he gets up and starts powering up at straight lightning surrounding him. Yeah, Frieza really gotta be the method to finding your inner ability. But I was sitting there watching and praying that this transformation making his shitty mustache. But I guess we can't all get what we want. They give him this here damn ass transformation, turned him dark skin, gave him some shitty glow in the dark tats, and the final verdict is in. This shit weak as hell. So after the transformation, Frieza is looking at him like Gotham Knights, straight up not buying it. He fires a beam and disintegrates off Toppo's torso. And now it's his turn to go on offense.
Hilarious with the
Frieza
Gotham
was aware that shit was
Man, I ain't buying that.
So he starts to fake laugh out of nervousness and does his signature emote for no reason.
Yeah,
and since no one was
Frieza thought
it became a short turn-based game. He charges a Hakai, which is supposed to just evaporate everything it touches. I don't know why he's using it, but Frieza was still not fazed by it. He started having flashbacks to the first time he encountered it, and it was a light snap.
But it was the weakest one.
Out one arm.
It was the weakest god of destruction.
This is the face of a man that found out he's not like that. As it starts devouring him,
it was. You know what this was. Now that I'm like really thinking about it. Frieza was around and he found out, and then Toppo started around and then he found out from Vegeta. It's just one person's around, they find out, and then that next person starts around and then they find out. God damn, yo, I just wanted to point that out real quick. Oh, yo, but continuing on.
He extends out both hands, but it wasn't enough.
It was definitely not enough.
This huge explosion, destroying the whole tournament of power map, and that is the end of Frieza for now. Toppo switches his target back to Draggedy 17 and shows us Boo's POV of when he caught Gohan hiding behind the rocks. He gets told to come on out, and now he trying to act like he don't care for real. Come on now, bruh. Your ass was hiding for a reason. Toppo starts firing at him, and 17 couldn't wait to up the barrier. He been using this move since he fought Piccolo and never let that shit go. But that shit got hit with the biggest patch. You should have known it was coming though. After the you were next on the list. The ki blast start hitting the barrier and it starts to crack. Had 17 in that bitch sweating bullets, and he knew he had to relocate.
Shit trash.
Rock to him, and that boy Toppo is not letting him rest. He jumps straight at him, and look at him. He not even blinking or flinching. He's just gonna go straight through the blast. Made 17 hit the flip and do the longest stride of his life. He's not trying to squabble for it. The chase down is really like 2016 bronze, blocking Iguodala. But when he catches up, he's not blocking shit. He just punches him through the rock. And now he's laying there thinking about what to do next. And I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna have to get hit with the backless allegation. He starts running around him on some Rock Lee shit. but instead of hitting him with the clean move, he just key spams. Trash. Got Toppo standing there staring at nothing, looking like the Dragon Ball equivalent to Luke Cage. He key spam resistant. Beerus tells him to stop that shit, and he does. And then he tries to end it off with the V, which again doesn't do shit. It almost made Toppo look majestic, but that shitty mustache is ruining it. But now it's time for Toppo to attack. He throws a Hakai ball, and look at the accuracy. Look at how he leads the attack. This is the type of shit I like to see. Real skill. But I gotta give it to 17 too. This gotta be his only highlight in this fight. He uses his own Ki Blast to push himself out the way and avoids evisceration. But it's not over though. As he charges another Hakai ball, someone throws a rock at it. And it's him. It's Frieza. He's back in action. The pose he hitting reminded me of him on Namek. But he's gonna wish he stayed down because this was flat out embarrassing.
Oh, sorry. That was an accident. But I guess with that accidental pause, yo, just the way like Toppo was just, nah, f you, Frieza. Dude, he was gripping him by the top of his noggin, and Frieza almost passed out. That shit was crazy. Toppo said the same quote that Frieza told him. Oh, so trash belongs in the trash, right? Drops him and proceeds to give him that boot. Wild. Just wanted to point that out. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my monitor real quick. But continuing on.
So first, Frieza's gonna start off with the death ball.
Yep.
And the camera pans back to Toppo, and he got his eyes closed, like he's really just at peace. He pre-ordering the satisfaction he don't get from beating Frieza's ass. So he throws a death ball, thinking it's gonna be the end of Toppo. But then he makes a Hakai ball the size of a pebble and just flicks it out. It eviscerates it, and the cameraman is really out there trying his hardest to make him look cold, but it is just not working. I ain't paying you. You made me look mad chopped. And he finna be like, I made you? You are chopped. Toppo flies at him, and Frieza was not ready for it at all. Hand down, bam. Punch got him looking like rubber. Grabs his head, got his arms up like he on a roller coaster, and slams him down. If you were allowed to off people, he could have just suffocated him right there. His large ass hand is just covering his whole face. He picks Frieza up though, looks at him right in his eyes, and starts squeezing his head, trying to wring out the evil out of him with a different method. He drops Frieza to take a free kick and punch him off the stage. But a rock stops his momentum and stops him from falling off. 17 is clutch, but now it's time for him to face off against Toppo again for the third time. He turns around to face him, and he shoots a Ki Blast for no reason. Got Toppo staring straight up unimpressed. He done tried the Ki Blast 9,000 times, but he got that Vegeta addiction. He always thinks he's one Ki Blast away from doing real damage. Toppo and 17 clash, and it was clear as day that he was not winning this shit. The Hakai ball heads towards him, and he jumps out the way, leaving him with only one option in strategy. He started doing the Tom and Jerry method. He starts doing the race. And shit was looking like a Sonic trailer. He really moving. He hits the sharp left and jumps over the right. And Toppo puts a hole through the wall to get right to him. Now he has him right where he wants him. He keeps spams Disruptor down due to it being weakened by Toppo.
That meme from Shrek 3 is hilarious.
And starts standing 17 5 meters away. The damage made him drop to his knees, and it's looking like it's over. He charges up this big finisher to end it once and for all, but someone interferes, and Toppo turns around and sees no other than Frieza standing right behind him. Frieza goes ahead and uses paralysis on him, and it was really looking like he was gonna show us something until he started levitating rock chips, and it was back to reality. He's on that bullshit. He throws it at him, of course not doing any damage. Don't know why his dumbass is surprised. And Toppo comes in, grabs him by the neck, and throws him away. And you could tell whoever animated this shit was feeling rebellious because they put no soul into these frames. They were just a PNG file flying through the air. Frieza lands, and to end out the fight, Jiren throws a straight Ki Blast that booms both 17 and Frieza. So now it's time to run the final fight. Enter the Prince. Vegeta goes in to attack Jiren, and Toppo lets him know that he got ISO on the Prince, knocking him out the sky, making it a 1v1. It's game time. Toppo's gonna start off with spamming Vegeta with Ki Blast, and he clearly doesn't know who he is. This is his major. He jumps out the way and hits the not-so-final flash on Toppo.
The not-so-final flash.
To negate the attack and such a flash. And this gotta be one of the goofiest scenes ever.
I can't afford to lose. What?
Like what, bro? This gotta be the first person to be surprised that he got attacked in a fight. He didn't even move that fast. He clearly had enough time to react, but now he got himself caught in a combo. Toppo uses a ki blast to push him back up, then he teleports and hits him with a two-hand slam to the ground. And Vegeta finally reconnected his controller because he jumps out the smoke. Toppo tries kicking him, he weaves, and damn near breaks his leg. Toppo had a smooth recovery though. As he grabs onto the floor, kicks him back, he doesn't use ki blast, but he's using it with IQ. He fires at him to get him out of position and rushes him. Vegeta blocks it all though and catches both fists, leaving the lower half of his body wide open, and he gets kicked away. Toppo uses a blast to push him further back, and now he's leaving an imprint on the wall. He just sitting there like, damn, this is what this shit feels like. And Toppo charges up a ball to finish him off.
Say goodbye.
He throws it towards Vegeta, and he starts to think about what's at stake, his family, and his promise to switch back Cabba's universe. This gave him all the strength he needed just to leave the attack out of existence. Shit ain't even explode. It was just gone the next second. He flies in and hits him with a clean right, causing Toppo to fly back and crash into the rocks. Next, he uses multiple ki blasts to block vision, but Toppo reacts in time, blocking the punches. His attacks were too strong though. As he gets pushed back, Toppo's just like, nah, this gotta end. Tries to stop his offense with the ki blast, but it evaporates. Even Toppo shocked and off guard, and Vegeta gets close and hits him with consecutive left rights to Toppo's dome, straight headshots. He ends it off with this kick, sending Toppo back again. You see him holding this pose seconds later, and that's when I knew this fight was over. Mans didn't even bother putting down the leg. He just leaves it bent in the air. He's feeling it. And now Toppo's got a destruction in his he's just like, no way to lose it to Vegeta. He's dog shit. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of understand it. Toppo got a whole God of Destruction from to lose the Super Saiyan Blue. Toppo's trying to hold on though, as he tries to attack him with a Kai, and Vegeta just punches through, and it leaves that boy Toppo flabbergasted.
He was shook.
Right hook makes it no better. Damn, man, Toppo's really going outside. How is Vegeta all up in your grill and you're still using ranged attacks? He should be using that bitch like a Rasengan, but nah, he just tossing and missing. He tries that shit again and gets gut punched, and instead of putting up the dukes and fighting like a real man, he just charges it up again. Hell no. Then you gonna watch him spin like a good boy and gets kicked into the rocks. And man, look at how far Vegeta has come. Instead of using that shitty final flash to end it, he's gonna use final explosion. He charges up, putting a yellow ball of energy around him, and that boy Piccolo was stressing. The last time Vegeta did that, it was against Blue, and he got his ass smacked. But that was because he was trying to send him to the afterlife. There's none of that over here. He's just trying to push him off the stage. He activates it, and Toppo's trying to use his 9,000th Hakai ball. Come on now, bro. Put that shit down. It's over. He throws it at him, engulfing him into the attack for like 2 seconds before Vegeta completely overpowers it and makes contact with Toppo himself, pushing him off the stage and gives Vegeta that honorable win. That's the end of the video. Thank you for 626K. We moving.
That was definitely very enjoyable and hilarious, to say the least. I definitely do respect that. Oh, yo, man. That fight, just like that sequence of events with just Frieza just fucking around with Toppo and then finding out soon after. And then Toppo was like, oh man, I'm the shit, because I'm the God of Destruction of this universe now. And Vegeta's like, nah, fuck that shit. You tossed your pride away. No, I've got things I'm trying to fight for. There's the boom! Final explosion. Still lives, barely, but he won the fight against Toppo, to say the least. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I've definitely got high hopes that Codenamesuper is definitely going to reach 1 million... Only I can actually speak! That Codenamesuper is going to reach 1 million subscribers much sooner than he thinks, because he really does put in that work when it comes to his videos and analysis, when it comes to like these situations and fights like anime, or within, you know, certain anime, all that good stuff. Sorry. Words sometimes be a hell of a thing, but y'all catch the drift on that notion. But oh man, good stuff to Codenamesuper for that one. Definitely can't wait for the next one from him, to say the least. Oh man, but Frieza definitely deserved that ass beating. Let's be real on that, folks. Oh man. But either way, I'm gonna switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Hope all of y'all enjoyed that video with me as much as I did, to say the least. Oh man, yo, it's just always a fun, hilarious type of time when it comes to reacting to content creators like Codenamesuper. A much needed laugh, to say the least. Oh man. But either way, I'm at the end point of this reaction video, and if y'all have gotten this far, I do greatly appreciate that. It's basically, I'm finna bounce. So there's that. And also, once again, good stuff to Codenamesuper for this video as well. But either way, if y'all like this content that much more, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share it around, as it does help with the algorithm. Of course, please be sure to smack the subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know what it is, that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. The support is always very much so greatly appreciated, thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well, too, if you want to support my content that much more, of course, you can become a member by pressing that join button down below. And y'all can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if you want to get even more benefits in the mix, and show me, further support, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon. And the link to my Patreon is in the description below for y'all. And also, just to mention real quick, I do have a special deal going on until February 1st, 2025, and that's to get 50% off your first month in the Early Access and More tier. And trust me, you get a lot of benefits within that tier. But the code to use in order to get that discount is RickWa 50. So just use that, and then you get 50% off your first month in that tier, which instead of having to spend 10, you're only spending 5. So just point that out. But either way, until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks.